So I'm live now, so it's Monday the 11th of September 2023. Get the right year, got the right day, and got the right date. So today's not too bad. I'll just give you the temperature straight away. So today's even though it says it's 29, I think personally it's hotter than that. Now, I thought this week I'm going to go back on my 10-day weather thing, because yesterday it said today was going to be 29, got that bit right, but it did say Michael, he's a top man for getting in the first day. Well done, Michael, you did it. Yeah, top man. Everybody else, you're top people, but anyway, let's get on with it. Yeah, but what it did say is that it's going to be cloudy. Well, I can safely say it ain't cloudy, it's cloudy sunny, but it's more sunny than cloudy. So today's weather is nearly spot on from what they said yesterday, which is pretty good, but it'd be interesting to see how the rest of the week goes. So today's topic is by ASSSA, or Stave, and he wants to know travel time from the UK to Spain. Now, obviously, we're talking about going by car. We're not talking about going by plane, because that can take a couple hours. But if you're going by car, we'll take you. Obviously, another thing as well, it depends on where you're coming from the UK. Because if you're coming from Scotland, it's going to take it's going to take even longer, isn't it? But I'm on about if we was travelling from the south coast to Campasol, how long would it take? And that's today's topic. But got a couple of things here. Now, yesterday, as I always go through the comments. I mean, I can't read the comments when I'm chatting because I get distracted. But yesterday, John asked, where's my solar panel video? And good question that, John. And that ain't happening, because nobody that's got solar panels, I'm not saying companies, anybody that's got a load of solar panels, I'll be really interested in doing a video. One, be interesting for other people, not just me, but other people, like the cost. Is it worth it? I don't think it is, but some people that's probably got it is. But as you know, I've been putting it out there. Nobody, some of the companies, no interest. Once I say, oh, can I make a video? It's all right if I say, oh, yeah, I want to buy a load of solar panels. I'll be inundated with people. But if I say, oh, would it be all right if I make a video? Nah, nothing. So, as John said, solar panel people, I would love to make a video. So you got a long wait, John. Got some shout outs now. Now the shout outs is to Jazz and Polo. Mainly because they're back. I think you're probably back in the UK now. Is the weather the same? Probably got a bit of wind on the old mic there because it's a nice bit of breeze. So sorry about that, guys, but that's the way it is. So yeah, Jazz and Paula, hope you had a good time here in Spain. But anyway, well done, guys. I thought I'd give you a shout out because you did say yesterday, but as I've only just read it, I thought I'd give you the shout out now because you're great supporters. And don't forget the thumbs. And what we got in the house, we got 23 and 9 thumbs at the moment. Can we get those thumbs up? Get those thumbs up. Right, Keith is asking as well. Another Keith. He's asking about when's the free sticker Sunday coming back. Well, I can safely say, Keith, it will be coming back. When, I don't know. I thought I'd give the 10-day weather thing a couple more weeks until we sort of kick into the winter period. So, Keith, it's still happening, but not just yet. But don't worry, you get plenty of warning. I won't just bring it upon you on the Sunday and you miss this free skipper. So free sticker skipper. What am I on about? I think I've got some bloody mozzies down here today. I'm gonna be bitten, little buggers. Anyway, another thing about living in Spain, mosquitoes. A pain. Yeah, pain. Don't know where they're coming from. I haven't seen any yet. Right, another thing, I will mention it today. Now, I met a guy today called John. He lives on Campus Sol B. And he's a musical person as his hobby, and I didn't know this. And this is something in the chat that we'll be talking about later on in the week. Is about hobbies, and I was really surprised that there are places on Campusol in the evenings that do jam nights. Yeah. So, John, you're top man if you're watching this. I'll let you know more about this when we talk about the hobbies. Music, I just didn't even know about that. Anyway, so today's chat is about, from Steve, about travel time from the UK to Spain. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't travelled for, even I did go back to the UK last year, but I went by plane. Plane's different. I mean, that's another chat will be about how far's the airport away, which is the best airport, that sort of thing. It would be in another chat. But driving your car down from the UK to Spain, you've got a couple of options. You can, I mean, I'll be honest, guys, catching the boat is a better option because it cuts out that long journey. I caught a boat from Portsmouth to Bilbao. I didn't catch it to Santander, but Bilbao. I don't know if that's right, but anyway, north of Spain. I think it's by that French company that I can't think of. Brittany Ferries, and I know you can get, if you go on their site, you can put your name down, and they do like cheap deals every now and again. They do come up, but to me personally, that's a better way of coming on the boat. But if you're driving down, most people would probably go through the tunnel. That's a good option. You can obviously catch a ferry from Dover or probably Portsmouth yet again into Calais and then drive that way. I have done that over the years, but I think the tunnel's a much better option. You can pick any time of the day or night to go through that. Half an hour through the tunnel, you're into France, and you can probably drive through France within a day if you want to take it nice and easy. So anyway, Steve was asking the time, so I thought I'll do a time check on that. I'll go on the Google Maps. I whacked in, I said from Poole, Dorset to Campusol. It said, can't believe this, but I suppose it's true, 22 hours, just under 22 hours it is. Now that's probably going along the toll roads as well, and I know people you can go down the middle of France or go down the west coast and you can miss out the toll roads. Obviously it makes the journey a little bit longer, but it saves you money on the tolls. I mean, to me personally, I stick with the tolls, only because I've done it a few times off toll. You go all over the place, and when you're using Google Maps will take you everywhere, back through back people's gardens, through woods. I couldn't be asked with all that, so I just pay that amount of money. But I haven't done that journey for a while anyway. I think the last time I've been up is probably as much as France. Other than that, I catch the plane. It's so much, I wouldn't say it's just as stressful thinking about it, but I was surprised it said 22 hours. So obviously that's 22 hours constant driving, no breaks. Who does that? Not many people. I think I've done that trip from UK, like I said, depending on where you're coming from. Now I come from the south. It takes us about 2.5 days, you know. So that's two overnight stop-ins. France, F1 hostels, pretty good. I wouldn't say they're luxurious. You're paying for what you get, obviously. But one good thing about the F1s, they do take pets. And when I say pets, I think that's all because me and the missus have taken the lovebirds with us in a cage into the hostel. No problems. And obviously Bonnie is no problem. In Spain, I can't remember. You just go online. There's loads of places in Spain, hostel places. I mean, we've been into a building where you drive in, you're in a lift, and then you go up to like the third floor. Car parking's a little bit iffy in Spain, I noticed. we stayed at a couple of places in Spain where we had to park the car in like the main car park and then walk up with the baggage to I call them hostels myself. They're pretty. Some of them are pretty smart. Something like 3-star hotels. Prices are not bad, but I would say personally it's about a 2.5 day drive. 2.5 hour, 2 days. God, it sounds nuts, doesn't it? Yeah, 2 days, 2 days and a bit, and that's just taking it nice and easy. Doing a bit of sightseeing, stopping off, having something to eat, not hacking it. But if you caught the boat, I think the boat's about the same because you can spend an overnight trip on the boat, and I think it's like, I'm right in thinking, maybe probably 7 hours drive, might be even less than that thinking about it, from Bilbao down to Campasal. Pretty easy drive, no, lovely drive as well. There's no tolls on that I can remember. But yeah, so anybody else has got any sort of time factors on that, which is their best way to get, other than obviously catching a flight, driving down from the UK to Spain. Be interesting to find out how long is it taking you. Now obviously there are some companies there, especially for pets. I know a lot of people will probably fly back to the UK and send their cat or dog on one of these sort of van trips, pet carriers, what is it call them? I don't know what the prices are, guys. Probably would be about the same time, probably a 2-day trip. But I've never done it myself. We just put Bonnie in the back seat. She's pretty happy. Obviously, we have plenty of stops on the way. So yeah, there you are, Steve. It takes 2 days and a bit. I think I've covered everything there. So I'll do that shout out again to Jazz and Paula, because they're one of my great supporters to the channel. Hope you enjoyed your trip here in Spain, and don't forget you'll be back soon. So that's it today. Quick chatting tomorrow on something else, but I can't think what. Oh, I tell you what we'll do. I'll just give you a quick glance over there, just to give you an idea. Keith's in there already. We're saying adios amigos, so I'm going to say it as well. Guys, have a great day. Catch you tomorrow. Thank you very much for the thumbs. Adios amigos.